I'm recording.
It starts. Wow. Laurent Tartuffe, come out. Come out.
Ha! Yes, we are in, brother. We are set
look,
the
you guys,
line.
we're gonna get a turkey, and a smoked turkey, and a hay ball, and a ham, and we're gonna get it all.
Yes, the whole world's talking about it, and they don't think it does you much credit. I've come here to sort you out, sir, for the simple sake of telling you what I think is at stake. But
I'm not going to drink.
I'm not going to dredge up the whole dispute.
And just
The
FYI,
fact
I would
is
love for you to
that
be on
to me
focus as soon as
is
possible.
in
No, we must
disrepute.
drop that rat.
Supposing that he did act a fool, and you are unfairly being called cruel, shouldn't a Christian pardon the offense and purge his soul of the desire for vengeance? And if you should permit him, and should you permit him for one small goof to be driven away from his father's roof? Leave the...
I'll tell you again.
I'll tell you again, and I'll be bold. You are scandalizing both young and old. If you take my advice, you'll seek a truce and not be a party to this boy's abuse. Make an offering to God for your acrimony and restore the son to his patrimony.
Alas, as for him, I seek that solace. I do not have for him the slightest malice. I wholly forgive him of any blame and long to restore him to his good name. But in the service of
So sorry. Just because I'm walking around now to make sure for sight lines. We're gonna move this couch a little bit at an angle so that we can see you a little bit better. Yeah. So exactly. Think. Go ahead and sit. Yeah, both of you. Let's see. Ooh, that opens you up much better.
Yes.
Yeah. Is
And
there
we
enough
can still
space?
clearly see this way.
There's plenty of space back there.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
We can still, obviously we can still clearly see, but I think that, when they're on that couch, because it's, not angled,
Yeah.
sometimes people's faces get a little hidden.
Over there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, now I'm gonna walk around all the theater to make sure sight lines. And, I don't know if Angela, oh, there you go. Yeah, feel free to do the same thing. To see, does this make sense? But yeah, this looks great. Keep going, Tartuffe. From wherever.
alas, I seek that solace. How's that line go?
As for myself.
As for myself, I seek that solace. I don't know have for him the slightest malice.
No malice.
I wholly forgive him of any blame and long to restore him to his good name. But in the service of God, I can't permit it. For if he remains, I shall have to quit this house. No prior offense holds a candle to his. Our meeting would cause a huge scandal.
We can't be doing with it stand on downstairs.
Lord knows what people would assume. They would impute it to cunning, I presume, and say that my guilt has caused me to hold on, mine.
And say that my guilt has made me
Has hold on again.
Sorry. And say that my guilt has made me pretend.
And say that my guilt has made me pretend to excuse him of any intent to offend, and that I fear him and wish to placate him in some crafty move in my plan to checkmate him.
I think you're making excuses.
And hold. During that line is when you stand. Yeah.
I think you're making excuses. And your arguments, monsieur, seem like ruses. Must you assume the role of deity?
And quick hold. We're gonna go back. And Chelsea, feel free to jump in and ask questions too. I think as a gentleman, as a man who has status, you don't need to just like that necessarily. I think you can take it with force, but not with that particular movement necessarily. Because I think it tells a different story. You have more class, I think, than that. Yeah. So let's try that again. Now, please, if you could just give, and that I fear him and wish to.
And that I fear him and wish to placate him in some crafty move in my plan to checkmate him.
I I think you're making up excuses, and your arguments, monsieur, seem like ruses. Was that good or too much?
Oh, I didn't even see, so sorry.
Can I make a note?
Yeah.
So, when you take his Bible, you're switching tactics. So, it should be like an out. I would prefer for it to be like an outburst of anger. Or just like, I think you're just making up excuses, and your arguments, monsieur, just seem like ruses.
Okay.
And then you're like,
So my earlier direction was I wasn't that angry yet because I get angry later.
Jack, which one do you prefer?
do you get angry later?
Where I say, oh, sir, don't put on that scrupulous air.
Yes. I think you're angry in both of these places.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those two outbursts are good. Because you bring it back down from a lot here, so I think it's okay. Yeah. Especially if you switch right after,
I'm a whisperer of a
like
girl.
bruises, and then you're like,
Collect
Cora.
I almost left it, you know what?
You know? So same place stops even that I fear
And
him.
then I fear him and wish to placate him as a crafty move in my plan to checkmate him.
I think you're making up excuses, and your arguments, monsieur, seem like bruises. Must you
Yeah.
assume the role of deity? Does God need us to punish the guilty?
I think so.
Like,
Leave it to him. And tell me,
leave it to him.
I don't think you're standing and following him during this.
Really? Because he
Yeah.
took my Bible.
I know. I think you're dazed and confused and trying to figure out what he's doing with this and where he's going. Yes, I think you're there. You can interact with Laurent if you want. And Laurent, if you want to sit too, feel free. Like, think about it. But yeah.
Laurent ever sit, so you can sit here.
If you want to,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, I'll let you think about it. But where does it make sense for you, Cléance? Where do you want to go?
for what? Oh,
Maybe we have a hospital. Yeah. Up there, or
Chabelle, yeah.
When you take the line, I think it's with cultural status, everything is available. You know what I mean? So I think it's maybe there's a curiosity there, maybe there's a this option. You know what I mean? I think you can take your time. Even if there's a regression, it's like
Everything's mine anyway.
everything's yours. Right? Like what's this? This is my book. What's in my book? You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Privilege.
Yeah, you got all the space, all the time. Here, I'll do that too, thanks.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be even before the line. It can be in the midst of saying the line.
Yeah.
That you take it. It can be at the end of the line. Yeah. So from the same place, from Tartuffe, and that I fear him, so you can play. See what you get.
Then I fear him and wish to placate him in some crafty move in my plan to checkmate him.
I think you're making up excuses, and your arguments, monsieur, seem like ruses. Must you assume the role of deity? Does he need us to punish the guilty?
Leave it to him.
Leave it to him to take care of vengeance. He bids us to forgive every offense.
Quick hold. You think, and we're not, okay, we'll do it one more time. But the way that I saw it, one, the burst was much more muted than the last time you did it, when you did this outburst. So feel free to make it bigger, like when you were coming up as like, I think you're making up excuses, and your arguments, monsieur, seem like bruises. Like it can be much fiery, and it felt like you wanted to go from this to this right away for the beat. Don't do that. Take your time, like they were saying. You have status. Be like, oh shit. I just did a gaffe. Must you assume the role of deity? Does he need us to punish, right? To take your more time. And after, when you get here, every time you talk about God and him, I want you to say, put that Bible up. Him, God, his forgiveness, his, right, loud. and you're sermonizing to him. He pretends to be a pastor, but he's not a real pastor. You, on the other hand, have that training.
Okay.
Yeah. So you are teaching him this is the true religion. Let's try one more time. And then we'll keep on moving. So something for you to think about. Tartuffe, that I fear him.
That I fear him and wish to placate him in some crafty move in my plan to checkmate him?
I think you're making up excuses.
Yes.
Your arguments, monsieur, seem like ruses. Must you assume the role of deity? Does he need us to punish the guilty? Leave it to him to take care of
The guy up
vengeance.
there in the sky.
Leave it to him to take care of vengeance. He bids us to forgive every offense
Yes.
and not consider human judgment when we follow God's sovereign commandments. Like, what? Should petty fear stop you? Should petty fear, what some may say, prevent you from doing a good deed today? No! We should always do what God commands and leave everything else in His hands.
He's up there.
His hands.
Yes.
I've told you already, sir, that I forgive him. And that, sir, is God's directive. But after such scandal and vituperation, God doesn't demand our cohabitation.
Love. And let's play the same game Cleon just did. Okay, for you. When you say God's directive and God doesn't demand our
Yeah.
Yes? Cool. Do you want to go back a little bit?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go from his last line. No, let us always follow God's commandments. And I think while you're standing here, this was perfect. I love it. You can also open yourself up to here if you wanted to and say, like, no, let us follow and finish back here. So you could play to this side as well.
May I make a vocal note?
Yeah.
So for God and him and his, if we could have like a God and his, like, you know, like that accent, just for sermonizing them.
What's the line?
No, let us always follow God's commands.
Is it God's command or His command?
God's commands.
No! Let us always follow God's commands.
I've told you already.
And leave all other matters in his
Oh, wait a minute. I thought it was, you were giving me the last line.
Oh, and leave all other
Oh.
matters in his hands.
Okay, wait a minute. Can we go back just a little bit more?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
The beginning of that sentence. I think it's,
When we follow God's sovereign commandments,
when we follow God's sovereign commandments, what's the next sentence?
what should the petty fear of what some may say?
Okay, let's do it from there.
Okay.
What? Should the petty fears of what some may say prevent you from doing this good deed today? No! We should always do as God commands and leave all other matters in His hands.
I've told you already, sir, that I forgive him. And that, sir, is God's directive. But after such scandal and vituperation, God doesn't demand our cohabitation.
We can't
God
cohabitate
doesn't
with me.
demand our cohabitation.
We can't be cohabitating with me, monsieur.
Does He demand that you lend your hand to the pure caprice of the Father's command?
Let's go back and grab it right after cohabitation so you have time to go he. Right?
Right.
And does he. Right. So let's go, but after such scandal and vituperation.
After such scandal and vituperation, God doesn't demand our cohabitation.
Does He demand you lend your hand to the pure caprice of the Father's command and His gift, and accept His gift of His estate, which you cannot justly appropriate?
He gave us our estate, monsieur. He gave it right to us, huh?
Those who know me would not believe that I do anything selfish are unjustified.
That's right.
I hold worldly goods in quite low esteem. I can't be dazzled by their phony gleam.
Yeah, we don't like
And
possessions
if
here, not at all.
in the end, I decide to take the gift that the Father wishes to make.
Quick hold,
It was-
Tartuffe and Noah, reminder that you go behind the
That's
altar.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, so, let's go from those who know me will not believe that I, and I'm gonna turn on some lights, but so.
Those who know me would not believe that I do anything selfish or unjustified. I hold worldly goods in quite low esteem. I can't be dazzled by their phony gleams. And if in the end I decide to take the gift that the Father wishes to make, it is only swear because I fear that it can be left to a false profiteer.
That's right.
Or that it can be shared by those who would, line? Or that it would be shared by those who would use it to do evil rather than good, or
Yes. Sorry, I was writing a note.
rather than
Use it
good.
to evil rather than good, and who would not use it?
And who would not use it, as I'm sure I can tell, for the glory of God and one's fellow man.
Glory to God.
Oh, sir! Don't put on that scrupulous air, the scrupulous air.
That's correct.
Well,
Don't go up so quickly, Cléance, I think, just to like create space so that we can see your face a little bit better from here and their faces. So you can stay here longer before coming to the end of his line and like there. So you can come up,
so you want me to start walking up towards the end of that?
yeah,
Okay.
like, and who would not use it as I'm sure I can for the glory of God? Feel free to like stretch back and one's fellow man.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's go from the end of your speech, or that it can be shared by those who would use it to do evil.
Or that it can be shared by those who would use it to do evil rather than good. Who would not use it, as I'm sure I can, for the glory of God and one's fellow man.
Glory to God.
Oh, sir! Do not put on that scrupulous air while your actions injure a rightful heir. Fine.
Don't feel uneasy, or risk your good health.
Don't
Feel
feel uneasy or risk your health by fretting about
Okay,
the
about
perils
his
of his wealth. It would be better spent on a young man's whim than you be accused of defrauding him. And I wonder why you're not ashamed in this proposal that you're named. Is there, in true religion, is there some dictum that says it's okay to make an heir your victim?
And if God has
And if God has placed an obstacle between you and me in this space,
quick
wouldn't
hold.
you prefer to be
Sorry,
discreet?
You're doing great, I love it. We're just gonna change a little bit of the blocking because I'm like stagnant. I
Yeah.
don't like it,
Yeah.
This is long.
Yes.
Yeah, I like you coming like that and doing this for a couple of things, but I think after, maybe you can take the Bible, yes, and turn around and walk here. Yes.
what line are you taking in the Bible?
Maybe in true religion, is there some dictum that says, like, for
Okay.
example, this part?
And then turn.
Yeah, turn and the stage is yours. Yeah.
It's your preacher moment, or one of them.
Yeah. So wherever makes sense for you, where do you want to go?
Or walk up.
You walk up. So can you give us those last lines? Or that it could be shared by those who would use it to do evil?
That it can be shared by those who would use it to do evil rather than good. Or who would not use it, as I'm sure I can, for the glory of God and one's fellow man.
Oh, sir! Do not put on those scrupulous airs while your actions injure a rightful heir.
Don't feel uneasy.
Don't feel uneasy and risk your health fretting about the perils of his wealth. It would be better spent on a young man's whim than that you be accused of defrauding him. I only wonder why you're not ashamed by this proposal in which you're named. Is there, in true religion, is there some dictum that says that it's okay to make an heir?
Yeah, you got it.
It's okay to make an heir your victim? And In true religion,
Is
is there a dictum?
Tartuffe and Laurent, your instinct to go on both sides of the table was perfect. Stay there. Yeah, you go there and stay there. Cool. Yeah, well, we have a little Chelsea.
Yeah.
Reactions are so amazing. I think what might help you is think about your whole back. Your whole back, yeah, your whole back can make an expression. So when you hear him say something absurd, you're like, use your whole back. You're like, what? You know what I mean? It just gets more.
Oh, well, like Chris Tucker and Friday.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
you got this whole back body. You know, yeah.
Use it.
Use it. Yeah. Great stuff though.
Yes.
In true religion, is there a dictum that says it's okay to make an error your victim? Like,
And if God has
and if God has put in place put an obstacle in place between you and Dami sharing this space, wouldn't you prefer to be more discreet and leave this house in a noble retreat rather than sit and watch the boy of the house be thrusted out of his home like a beggarly louse? Believe me. Believe me.
We're both anyway.
Believe me.
Prove your probity,
Prove-
monsieur.
Believe me.
Prove your probity, monsieur.
That's not a word before. Believe
Oh,
me.
it would prove.
Believe me. It would prove your probity, Miss
So,
Sewell.
it is now, Monsieur, half past.
Cool. I like your instinct and what you're doing. I think when you say leave this house, you can actually, because this is out the house anywhere, you can say leave this house in a noble retreat, that to sit and see the son of the house, and I think you can turn here after that.
Okay.
So and then your instinct to come up and it would prove your probity is better. So just to keep it like very specific in these meetings. So let's go back from your true religion. Is there something? Y'all are doing great. Thank you.
In true religion, is there some dictum that says it's okay to make an error your victim?
And if God has put some obstacle in
And
place,
if God has put some obstacle between you and Demi, and you and Demi sharing this space, wouldn't you prefer it to be more discreet and leave this house in a noble retreat rather than sit and see the son of this house thrust out of his home like a beggarly louse? Believe me, it would prove your probity, Monsieur.
That is now, Monsieur, half past 3. Certain religious rites demand my presence, and you must excuse me for my absence a while.
We
Ah!
got ourselves an exorcism and then a baptism.
Perfect. Excellent. We can keep going. That was great. Can you come back up to and just do that last bit of the exit? Any questions? Do y'all need to write down Okay, I was gonna say let's give you some time to write it down, and then we keep going. Yeah. Write down plus, we have the recording, thankfully, so I will put up the recording tonight as well.
I think at one point I was supposed to grab the Bible at the
Yes.
end, but
I think
Yeah,
now
in
that we changed
indication-
it,
we changed it.
it's okay.
Okay.
wait, so Cleo has the Bible, and then you put the Bible back down, like you move downstage, and you go back upstage. You put the Bible back down. Then who
On
grabs
the
the
table.
Bible? On the table. Who grabs the Bible after that?
Cleonce grabs the Bible and is then sermonizing over here.
Yeah.
And he walks up to Tartuffe, who's over here, and then Tartuffe takes the Bible and
Oh,
leaves
okay.
with Laurent. Yeah, unless you want Laurent to grab it, I say that's between the two of you. I don't care either way. I'm like, how do we open and close this? It's like, you have to be careful.
Oh yeah,
The force.
Right, but they don't fully close. So, yeah, be very gentle, friends, with these doors. 'Cause, yeah, they don't fully close.
Another thing is, because it's clear, don't like stand behind the door when you're about to enter.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, because we can see you.
Right.
Like stand off to the side a little. Yeah.
please.
Could you help me with?
Anyway,
I
we
have
can do have a
that,
bus
when
instead of
Tartuffe
a
says
base.
it is now Monsieur 3:30, when you guys grab the Bible.
When,
Tartuffe says.
Tartuffe, yeah.
Yeah, and then the stanza before is Cleon takes the
We
Bible
are-
and moves
We're
downstairs.
gonna put the
Okay,
main
he'll come
membership
back
over
upstage
here
for
and
two.
have the bus over there.
What's it?
I don't know. It looks like an old white man. I'm like,
Sounds about like.
yeah, but whatever.
So when Tartuffe says it is now Monsieur
Yes,
3:30,
yes,
when you
for
take.
sightlines. And we're most likely gonna move this one too eventually. I need to see what happens when people on this go.
On that one,
This
we
is how we're
can,
gonna keep it.
wait, Jackie. On that couch, when people like look that way, we can't see their face very well over here.
We'll probably angle it too.
Yeah, like when Marianne is like leaning over to talk to you, we can't see her face.
For now, I'll just do this and see what happens. And then we'll spike it.
Yeah.
Before we leave, maybe tonight or tomorrow. Nobody can see this face. Whenever, if y'all are ready, let's go from, believe me, it would prove your probity, monsieur.
Believe me, it would prove your probity, monsieur.
But it is now, Monsieur, 3:30. Certain religious rites demand my presence, and you must excuse me for my absence.
We got ourselves an exorcism and then a baptism. Gotta go.
Please, sir, help us help her. For pity's sake, her suffering is such that her heart may break. And the pact her father made this evening is the cause of all this awful grieving. Here he comes. Let's join forces. I beg you to undo and try through the skill or cunning to undo the vicious scheme that left us all so troubled.
I'm pleased to see you all assembled. This contract here.
Just to like clean this up, the semicircle. So we can do the semicircle where I'm gonna be here, Maria, you'll be in the bottom of this white. Yes, crayons, the bottom of the white, and you have black. Yeah, something like that, I think. How does that look, y'all?
I mean, I can't see anyone's face.
That's fine.
I just want to make sure that was okay.
In terms of the shape.
Oh, I think
semicircle?
Elmir should go
Is
curve
it
in more.
possible if you wanna light behind you guys?
I mean, we don't have lights anyway, like, we'll have lights on Saturday, that's when they'll put them on. But,
Wait,
like,
I
in
think
terms of the semicircle.
Elmir should take one step out, and then one step, or the other out. Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so then you are parallel with me. Cool. So let's go. I know, that's okay. Like, this is not for y'all to see anyway. We're gonna get out of this very quickly. Yeah, but it's just for because the focus should be on Oko anyway, and not on us.
When all comes in, is it a performance? Everyone is performing
Yes.
something? Okay, so I think it's like a heightened extreme posture of your character.
Yes.
And you like hit that really quickly, and then move on to the next thing.
Absolutely.
This is like a little button for that moment.
Excellent. Let us go into that. Actually, Dory, if I'm saying whatever, getting into that diamond. Please, sir, help us help her for pity's sake. Her suffering is sure that her heart may break, and the pact that her father made this evening is the cause of all this awful grieving. Here he comes. Let's join forces and let's make this diamond also like clear. So I'm gonna be on this square right here. So yes, I think this is good. Perfect. If you remember this, thanks.
We got the tape just in case.
Yes. Let's join forces, I beg you, and try through skill or cunning to undo the vicious scheme that left us all so troubled.
I'm pleased to see you all assembled. This contract here should make you very gay. I'm sure you know what I'm about to say.
In the name of God, who knows how I hurt, and of everything which might move your heart, forgo for now the rights of our journey, and release me
would love for that to happen here.
Yeah.
I know, no,
Yeah,
just in terms of
yeah.
picture,
No,
yeah, no, that's
That was
good.
really good.
Yeah, that was lovely, yeah.
Can I,
Okay,
is that
no, that's
okay?
totally fine. I need to get over here so that we can be done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally.
I don't know where y'all wanna go from.
Actually,
Like,
yeah.
y'all, again, Chelsea, Angela, if y'all wanna move us around us, like, if you're like, we can't see, feel free.
Yeah.
Yes,
This
Angela.
would be
Can
amazing.
you kneel, because Almir is kind of in the way.
What happened?
Almir is like a little bit in the way of us seeing Mary and Neil off of this vantage point.
Beautiful, so where should Emilia go? Cause I moved over there for that exact reason, I was like, I'm in the way.
Maybe like closer to the Leon.
And maybe closer to the bar?
Yeah, split the hole. So we could see the.
Yeah, and maybe you could be holding on, in terms of the story, you could be holding on to Cleant and getting comfort from him, you know, your brother, while you're seeing her implore to your husband. Yeah, let's try that. Let's go from the semicircle into that, if that's okay. And you don't have to do, if you want to mark anything, just let us know.
I'm trying.
No, you're great. Let's go from you, this contract should make you very gay.
This contract should make you very gay. I'm sure you know what I'm about to say.
In the name of God, who knows how I hurt, and for everything which might move your heart.
Cool. Just so that, again, there's space, I would love for when she comes up for you to exactly back here, so you can kneel on this square, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. Keep going. Or we can go from here if that's easier.
This contract here should make you very gay. I'm sure you know what I'm about to say.
In the name of God, who knows how I hurt, and of everything which might move your heart, forgo for now the rights of fraternities, and release me from my vow of hostility. Do not reduce me to some brutal rule by asking God why you chose so cruel, and this life, alas, that you gave to me, to make it a life of misery. If, contrary to all my sweet hopes of joy, you forbid me to marry the man I love, hear me at least. On my knees, I implore you not to give me to a man I abhor, and don't push me past the point of despair by using your full force in this affair.
Be firm. This is no time for humanity.
Your fondness for him doesn't bother me. Indulge it, and if it's not enough to consign your whole estate to him, then give him mine. I freely consent, and will sign on demand, but please, don't give him my hand, and allow me to live in a convent where I may count the very sad days until God lets me die.
Oh, young girls lying foolish pranks.
Always
Like
Well, young girls always play such religious pranks when their fathers try to hobble their lusty flanks. The harder you have to bear it, the greater the virtue and merit. Let this marriage fortify your senses and quit bothering me with your meek defenses.
But, quick hold, yeah, I was thinking, I don't know if it's too much to ask, Damian, but allow me to live in a convent if it's comfortable for you. I would love for you to kneel here in front of this altar.
I think part of the reason why I would need a prayer is because you guys help me up. I can't get up on my own in these heels.
Oh, I got you.
I guess I could use the table, but I don't know how that looks.
No, I was gonna have him help you up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
get
what I
it,
was gonna
I get
say,
it.
yeah, exactly.
I'm fine with that as long as somebody helps me up.
Yeah, he will help you up.
Yes.
So just for those last two lines, allow me to live, that you can come here and even look at God, God lets me die. Because I would love for that to be facing here, so we really see you on both sides, your face, your beautiful face. And then you lift her up for young girls always play such. And I think when he gets into it, like the harder you have to work to bear it, go ahead and go sit down over here. Because you're like, what the actual, like I can't believe it.
when he says,
Like, the harder you have to work to bear it, the greater the virtue and the merit. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know if we want to go from your fondness for him doesn't bother me. Yeah, here over here. We have lifted her up.
Your fondness for him doesn't bother me. Indulge it. And if it's not enough to consign your whole estate to him, then give him mine. I freely consent and will sign on demand. But please, please, don't give him my hand. And allow me to live in a convent where I may count the sad days until God lets me die.
So, we're going to do that again, and you're already here but please do not offer him my hand because you have your hand on his arm. So, over here. So, it's like much faster than you think. Like, it's like here, and you're moving. You're the one who's driving this. You got it. It's okay, don't worry. Again, this is why you're working it. Yeah, you move. Bam. And for the kneeling part, I want it to be facing here.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're here, and allow me, so when you get up, you have both this and him to get up. Yeah, and it's towards us and God up here. So let's go back to the same place. Fondness for him.
Your fondness for him doesn't bother me. Indulge it. And if it's not enough to consign your whole estate to him, then give him mine. I really consent and will sign on demand. But please, please, don't offer him my hand and allow me to live in a convent where I may count the sad days until God lets me die.
Yes!
Oh, young girls always play such foolish pranks when their fathers try to hobble their lusty flanks.
What?
The greater the virtue and the merit. No, the harder it is to bear it, the greater the virtue and the merit. Let this marriage mortify your senses and quit bothering me with these defenses.
But if I may,
Keep quiet. Stay out of this matter.
let's do it again, and I want you to drive it. Keep quiet and stay out of this matter.
Yeah, just grab it.
No, it's okay. No. Let's go from the last bit.
Yeah, so let,
I was gonna ask how the words spell.
that's fine as long as it's good for you. Yeah. Let this marriage mortify your senses and quit bothering me with your weak defenses.
But if
Keep
I...
quiet and stay out of this matter. I completely forbid you to add to the chat.
If you will allow me to offer some advice.
Brother, your advice is worth any price. It is thoughtful and I truly respect it. But I hope you don't mind if I reject it.
How can I think about what you're saying, except that your blindness is quite dismaying. You must be besotted and led astray to refuse to believe what has happened to me.
Dear, I only call him like I see him. You favor my son, that worthless young bum.
He's not
I think you're afraid to condemn. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think you are afraid to condemn the dirty trick you played on this saintly man. In fact, you are a bit too calm to be believed. No, in fact, you are too calm to be believed, and I think you ought to be a bit more aggrieved.
Equivocal. Perfect. Now y'all are going to be great. Cléante, for you, your goal is to get us to come over to you. So I think while this is happening, feel free to we're looking at Cléante too, at everything, and Cléante is like, come over here, so you can talk to Marianne and also do a conference. Yeah. So let's go from Orgon,
Is
my
there
dear.
a particular place where you want me to do that?
Some place in Orgon's lines.
Okay.
Yeah, so that, because Elmian and Orgon are about to come sit here.
Okay.
So we need to move over there to that couch.
My dear, I merely call him like I see him. You favor my son, that worthless young bum, and are afraid to condemn his dirty trick on this most saintly of men. Hold on. Most saintly of men. You ought to, no, in fact, you are too calm to be believed, and you ought to seem a bit more aggrieved.
When lovesick men makes an honest mistake, must we take up arms as if honors at stake? And must we respond to every small slip of fire in our eyes and anger on our lips? For myself, I laugh at these signs of lust. It doesn't please me, grow nonplussed. I seek wisdom, tempered with charity. I'm not one of those prudes whose asperity is such that they fight for virtue tooth and nail and scratch men's eyes out being male. Heaven preserve me from that kind of virtue. I am an honest wife and not a shrew. And I believe that a calm, icy glance is quite enough to rebuff an advance.
Cool. Hey Chelsea, do you have to go now, by the way?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. We just wanted to say goodbye and thank you.
I went to the bathroom before I left, so.
Oh, you'll be back?
Yes.
Okay, we'll keep going then until you come back.
Yes.
Okay. I love. Let's go. I'm an honest wife. Yeah. Let's go from I'm an honest wife and not a shrew.
I am an honest wife, not a shrew. And I believe that a calm, icy glance is quite enough to rebuff an advance.
Why?
I know what I know.
I know what I know, and I won't change my mind.
I'm again amazed that you could be so blind.
I think you can get up on that line, like, and yeah, ha! So in frustration. Yeah, that's frustrating.
I can follow them like you want.
Yeah. Let's go from I know what I know.
I know what I know, and I won't change my mind.
I'm again amazed that you could be so blind. But would you keep that incredulity if I could make you see that you've spoken truth?
See?
Yes.
Fairy tale, fantasy.
But if I found a way to make you see it all light of day?
Fairy tales.
Well, while we're holding, I wanna play a little game. Always games. When you get up from I'm again amazed that you could be so blind, I think to go like, oh, over here, and then turn around to talk to him here, and then you come step by step for this, like, see, yes, fantasy, yes, fairy tales, like, what a man!
Hit me with the pillow.
Oh yeah, if you want, maybe, I don't know.
I think that would be very funny, personally.
Yeah, either hit him with a pillar, hit this, what a man. Yes, so we give you a little bit more place to speak. Space
I
to
got it.
play.
This.
Great. Good job. Good Chile. I know what I know and I won't change.
On the arm or on the pillow. Yeah. There we go.
Sounds good. Here, hello. Let's go from Hong I know what I know.
I know what I know, and I won't change my mind.
I'm again amazed that you could be so blind.
Go all the way.
But would you keep that incredulity if I could make you see that we have spoken truth?
See?
Yes.
Fantasy.
But if I found a way to make you see it all light of day?
Fairy tales.
At last reply, I don't ask you to believe me, but I do wonder what you would think of your good man if I could bring you to a place where you can clearly see and hear things clearly. What then?
Well, in that case, I would say nothing again.
Ah!
Not me.
You've been blind too long, and in calling me a liar, you're wrong. But for your pleasure, and with modesty, I'll make you witness my veracity. What?
Fine.
Good.
Good. I take you at your word.
Good. I take you at your word. Let's see how you approve it then, line.
Now let's see how in the world you will prove this to me.
Okay. Good. I take you at your word. Now let's see how in the world you will prove this to me.
Bid him come to me.
He's a crafty one, and perhaps he won't easily be undone.
No, we're easily duped by our affection. The vanity aids in our misdirection.
And we can stop here for now. I mean, if Chelsea's leaving. Yeah, Chelsea's leaving. Thank you, Chelsea.
And y'all have my contact info if you have any questions, movement stuff. One Wonderful work, everybody.
Yeah. And I know you're coming one more day, maybe we'll do an exercise, another exercise that they do.
Okay, yes, yes.
Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. From where you, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to bid him come to me.
Bid him come to me.
He's a crafty one, and perhaps he won't easily be undone.
No, we're easily duped by our affection, but vanity aids in our misdirection. Send him here to me and you can go. Get under the table here and crouch down low.
Why?
Hiding well to be desired.
Why under the table?
So much quiet. Get under the like.
I've made my plans.
I've made my plans, we'll see how they fare. Get under the table, and when you're down there, don't let them see you. And try not to grunt.
I think I've been far too tolerant of your stratagem, but I'll see it out to the end.
What?
Sorry.
I really think I'm far too tolerant,
Really, I'm far too tolerant.
but I'll stay through the end of your stratagem.
Oh, okay.
You jumbled all the words, but
Yeah.
the words were right.
Okay. Really, I'm far too tolerant, but I'll stay through the end of your stratagem.
You won't. You won't. Like,
I'm sure.
I'm sure. You won't, I'm sure.
I do not love you staying over here all this time for all of this time.
Well, I had a thought when I was talking about when we were talking about and we'll stop them, and, when I'm telling him to control it.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
That you were kneeling and all of that.
Well, I wanted it to be more like
I love that
like to
picture.
make it more of an intimate, and then it's like when I'm holding hands in hand, it's more like a.
That's super cute. I love that. I would just say, like, here in the beginning, at the top of it, I don't want you staying here this whole time. Like, I want you to use the stage. Like, you are crafting this idea, so maybe, I don't know, maybe you don't even need to talk to him. You're thinking out loud, you're thinking out loud, you're thinking out loud before you come and sit with him eventually. Yes, so,
With
I
Emma,
want us to use most
when you
important.
sat, just make sure you don't angle all the way that way, because then we can't see your face on this side.
Where?
Like, when you turn to talk to Orgon, just make sure that, like, we can still kind of see your face.
Is this good?
Yes.
Good, yeah, that's a great angle. Yeah,
Okay, so I'll set it that corner.
beautiful. Let's go from you won't, or if we can go from this one, whatever. I really think I'm far too tolerant.
Really, I think I'm far too tolerant, but I'll stay through the end of your stratagem.
You won't, I'm sure, have a thing to condemn. Mind you, I'm going to have strange things to say, and you must not be shocked in any way.
You don't have to talk to him.
Whatever I may say, you must allow. I'm not only pushing it, I only wish to convince you anyhow. I'm going to use sex, since I'm reduced to it, to strip off the cloak of that.
When you're here, when you're on this side, go ahead and fully turn out to this side so that they can see you thinking. Because right now you were like this, I'm gonna use sex. No, I'm gonna use sex. And do this. And then you can go to this side and talk and be thinking out here before you go back.
Yeah, because if you do just what Jackie said, yes, and plus one is what Jackie said. If you do that, like I'm gonna use sex on that side, and then you turn over here and you're like, but since like that's all I was reduced to, then you're like talking to the audience side too. Like you're not breaking the fourth wall, but I think that's kind of cool. I think that would make people laugh.
Yeah, and you can see your face while you're thinking.
My face.
Yes, you're right.
Well, you can't see it, just yell at
We can't see your face.
You won't, I'm sure, have a thing to condemn. Mind you, I'm going to have strange things to say, and you must not be shocked in any way. Whatever I may say, you must allow. Only wish to convince you, anyhow. I'm going to use sex, since I'm reduced to it, to strip off the cloak of this hypocrite. I'm going to stoke up the fires of his insolent heart and give a free field to that base upstart. But I'll quit. Oh, for your sake. For your sake, and to deepen his disrepute. I'm going to pretend to welcome his suit, and I'll quit just as soon as you've heard enough. Please even go further than you wish, my love.
And you must stop
And you stop them from becoming bizarre. You think his mad love has gone too far? Stay away. You don't leave me in his hands any longer than reaching your conviction demands. You are in control, and this is your command. Oh, here he comes. Understand? Yeah.
One second, I need to check that she's ready for you, okay? Okay, you may come in, please enter.
Does anybody know where?
And you can say your line
You
as
wish to
a
speak with me in here, I'm told.
What happened?
Yes, he has me.
You wanna go get your kneepads?
I don't know where they are. I left them in there in the bag and they're gone.
I saw a couple of knee pads on the counter where the dressing room is at. I don't know if
nothing
they
there
were-
that weren't
Not yours?
I don't know. Anyway, it's
Friends, please, don't take props that aren't yours. Theater 101. You have my knee pads.
This is good.
You wanna wear my knee pads?
I got a pillow.
Oh, okay. If you need my knee pads, I'll throw them to you.
Is there a way you could like lay on your back or something instead?
But it's just, he still has to get up from that position.
Yeah, okay,
eventually.
yeah, never mind.
Yeah, let me know if you need my knee pads and I'll get them to you.
Okay, thanks.
Cool. Yeah, and you can say your line as you, after I say,
Yeah,
so
like,
this is
come
gonna be the choreography.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, wait a minute, I'm gonna look at Elmer, check in, and then be like, come in. And as I say come in, you can
You
say
wish
your
to
line.
speak with me in here, I'm told.
No, I think we should go.
Yes, I now have some secrets to unfold, but shut the door before I say a word, and take a look around. We mustn't be overheard. I don't want another practice to ensue like the one that overtook us hitherto. Never before had I been so dismayed. To me, startled me and made me afraid for you. But you must have seen that I did my best to disrupt his plan and soothe his unrest. It is true that I was so filled with shame that I never thought of denying his claim. But by the grace of God, we're nearly sure that all is for the best, and now we're more secure. The prestige of your name has dispelled the storm, and my husband will never suspect you of harm. Divine knows with rumors to ferment. He wants us together at every moment, and that is why, without blame, I can be alone with you, although you're a man.
And that allows me.
And that allows me to open my heart willingly to the sweet thoughts you have taught.
I find it odd that you have kind words to say. Earlier, you treated me in a different way.
But if you are upset, if you are angry at that rebuff, you know nothing about a woman's love, and how little you know about our intent, and how
If you think a weak defense is really.
I think a weak defense is really meant. At such times, our modesty must contend with the tender feelings that triumph in the end, no matter how strong you make love's claim. In embracing, we'll always feel some shame. We reject it at first, but in our faces it's clear that we'll soon yield to your embraces. Our wishes and our words are often opposed, or refusal they mean. We accept what's proposed. No doubt, I am making too free a confession, and I might be committing an indiscretion. But as my listened to so long, so kindly to your sweet love song. Why I reacted in the way that I do. The offer of your heart didn't please me too. And what would you be able to conclude with fiery passion to preclude the marriage that has been announced just now? I'd hate, isn't it that I'd hate for a wedding vow to come between us? That I care for you, and that I want nothing at all to tear us in two.
There is no pleasure in heaven above sweeter than such words from the lips I love. Their honeyed sound flows richly through the senses with the sweetness of the purest essences. Mike?
The pleasure of pleasing you.
The pleasure of pleasing you is my one goal, and my heart finds happiness in that role. But that heart takes the slight liberty of daring to doubt your felicity. Perhaps these words are a decorous ruse designed to disrupt my hymeneal news, and if I may speak quite freely with you, I won't believe a word you say is true until I'm assured that you could lie by a few of these, lie?
By a few of those favors.
By a few of those favors for which I sigh. Such favors would make me your devotee and a true believer in your fondness for me.
Do you demand to go forward with such great speed and drain my heart dry by your burning need? I risk my life in proclaiming my love, and with you, even that is not enough. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. Actually, while we're holding.
Did I clip you?
No, you didn't even touch him.
Oh, ouch. Okay.
Yeah. Is this the choreography? Is this what we're doing for this part?
It was a circle. It was like here, because I knock here, and then I do a circle again, and then I do.
That's why I was like, I
It's like
just
circle
feel
circles.
like this doesn't make sense.
There's two circles.
For Act 2, either were y'all are doing circles?
Because the first one was like sexy circle, and the second one was like.
Like when you did this, I think that was right. But for this part, I remember you getting, close to her and then being like,
Because I'm there.
no, I don't believe you.
I'm there like, good Lord, I'm at the closet.
Are you? But this is.
Not
Do
yet.
you demand to push on with such great speed?
Speed and drain my
Yeah.
dirty heart with burning need. I
Yeah,
risk
I
my
know.
life in
Thank
burning your
God
love.
you're over there, but not for this part. That's why I was like, let's clean this part up.
Because I do all the way
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just saw you and I forgot. So I was just like, oh, I'll see his face, I'll just throw a pillow.
Yeah. I like the,
Let me clip you. And I was like,
getting close to
Did I?
Edmia.
I did clip you.
For there's no pleasure in having a boss sweeter and like backing her up. But I wonder if we can do something a little bit more fun. Where are you, Edmia?
Yeah.
And instead, like, what do you do when you say, well, nothing at all to split us into?
It's just a drive down here.
And then, Mike, if you could try this.
Yeah.
So go ahead and put your hand where it is. And then if you could do this, and now it's like, there's no greater pleasure, all of this thing, dance with her, like yes, I'm with her, you can dance, and then back, and then, but you know what? First, these sweet words are a decorous ruse, and I think you go over here, designed to disrupt the, and blah, 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 and then you're here. So when she's at the table.
Okay.
Yes. Because you don't believe her, so I think being close to her doesn't make sense for our story. At first you're like, yes, 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 and then you're like, wait a second. No. Huh?
Okay.
So let's try it from your last few words, Almir. Sorry, Uncle.
So, and Jimmy, you remember where it is. After I say, good God, your love is too obsessive.
It was right before that.
You'll hear me scream, good God, your love is too
That's
obsessive.
when I came out.
Yeah, before it's, and I will not believe a thing, my dear, until you ease my pain to prove you're sincere. And that's where he's over there by the door.
Alright,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. So let's go from, and Neil's like, the marriage that, isn't it that I'd hate for a wedding vow to come between us?
Isn't it that I hate for a wedding vow to come between us? And that I care for you? And that I don't want nothing to split us in two?
There is no pleasure from heaven above sweeter than such words from the lips I love. Their honey sound flows richly through the senses, through the sweetness of the purest essences.
The pleasure of pleasing you is
The
my
pleasure
one
of pleasing you is my one goal, and my heart takes happiness in that role. That heart takes the slight liberty of daring to doubt this felicity.
Quick hold. That was beautiful. That was great. And I was thinking even, and we don't have to.
I have
we can
zero
do
experience with ballroom dance. Those my
No,
best
you're fine.
shots.
Like even just actually walking around in circle is totally fine.
Okay.
I think that totally works.
Well, we just want to bring it away quickly. Just basically.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
And I was wondering if we could get a dip, and not to do it today, like Juliet
Sure,
can
sure.
handle it if y'all want to try it. But like I would love for there to be a dip. It's up to you for. And my heart finds happiness in that role too. But that heart also takes bring her back to the slight liberty, and then back up there of daring to doubt this felicity.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
We, like I said, could mark it for now, just pretend, like, and up. So let's go back to the same place where Elmia was like saying those last lines about wedding vow.
Isn't it that I hate for a wedding vow between us? And that I care for you and want nothing at all to split us in two?
There is no pleasure in heaven above, sweeter than such words from the lips I love. Their honey sound flows richly through the senses with the sweetness of the purest essences. The pleasure of pleasing you is my one goal, and my heart finds happiness in that role. But that heart also takes the slight liberty of daring to doubt this felicity.
Yes.
Perhaps these words are a decorous ruse designed to disrupt my hymeneal news. And if I may speak
Stay there, yes.
And if I may speak quite freely with you, I won't believe a word you say is true until I'm assured that you couldn't lie from a few of these favors for which I sigh. Such favors would make me your devotee and a true believer in your fondness for me.
Do you demand?
Do you demand to go on with such great speed and drain my heart dry by your burning need? I risk my life in proclaiming your love, and even that is not enough. Can't you be satisfied with what I say? No. Can't you be satisfied with what I say? Must you force me into going all the way?
The less one merits, the more one desires.
And you can now walk towards her. So let's go back a little bit, just to Edmia. Yes, Angela.
So, we from the vantage point cartoon, we can't really see, so can you go like where that wall ends?
Here. You're good.
Like a little, yeah, that way. Actually, just a little.
White square.
There.
All right.
Cause then, yeah, I can see.
So right by the couch, basically, like if you want to, when you push her away, then you can walk over towards right here, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and stay there. Cool, that works. So let's go with you. And then when you go around, what were you doing? Oh, I just want you to punch some of these words, like by your burning need, like I risk my life proclaiming my love. Like, and for you even that is not enough. So much of this, I think you can punctuate and hit even more. And you don't have to rush through, I think, these things. Because you're trying to get off goal to like come on, like yeah! So all of these can be elongated and punctuated and yes, before you go there and be like, on the table. Yeah. And I actually don't think you need to go right next to it on this side, but like I like your little circle, like you're here. I like this picture of like this because he does this later or earlier, I don't remember.
Yeah, later.
But it's like
Later
callback.
scene.
So yeah, I like this and then and then you're here like right? I think you can end here. Yes, and then when he comes for you, you can be like, huh? Okay, oh this worked, oh my goodness. And back. So let's go from such favors would make me your devotee.
Such favors would make me your devotee. And
Oh, you're right by this
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah.
There, bam.
such favors would make me your devotee and a true believer in your fondness for me.
Do you demand push on to such great speed and drain my heart dry with your burning need? I risk my life in proclaiming my love, and for you, even that is not enough.
Yes.
Can't you be satisfied with what I say? Must you force me into going all the way?
Come on, girl.
The less one merits, the more one desires. Mere words will never quench our raging fires. A promised gift is often suspected. We rarely believe it. We rarely believe it until we inspect it.
Yes.
I who so little merit your favors doubt the happy outcome of my labor. And I won't believe a thing you say, my dear, until you ease my pain to prove you're sincere.
Yes.
Good God, your love is too oppressive. It troubles the soul and becomes obsessive. What a crazy power it has on the heart, and with fierce passion, it tears me apart. What? Is there nothing that would, is there nothing?
Is there no way?
Is there no way to take off your desire? Must I? Would you give me a moment to respire? Do you think it's fair for you to be so firm to demand everything?
Let's go back. When she throws that pillow, Tartuffe, I wanted you to be like, what was, like, you're so focused on her, you don't notice until after the pillow, and you're like, wait, what was that? Like, everybody in this world, when something crazy happens, you need to clock it. You know? You can't just be like, sure, let's keep, no. You're like, what was that? Okay, I don't care, because then you're back to focusing on her. And you have to do something to get his focus back. So when he's looking away, be like, oh, or I don't know, but like, oh, like, something. Yes. So let's go back, give the pillow back.
You're okay. Did I bang too loud on the table? I don't know what's like going on in there. Okay.
He reinforced it, Douglas did today, so it should be
Wonderful.
really solid.
there's
That's
some
what I'm
solid
doing.
bolts.
Right? I was like, Douglas did some solid work over here. So.
This thing's not going anywhere.
If we can just throw the pillow as like kind of like serving two purposes, so have it be like in frustration that Tartuffe wants more, but also throw it at her husband.
Yes.
So like have like more rhythm with this little, and then go back to Tartuffe.
Yeah. And rather than picking it up and throwing like this, a little bit more like ladylike, I think. Like up and, no, like a frisbee. If that makes sense. Let's try. Because you're lady. Let's go from good God, your love is too oppressive. Are you okay, Aaron?
Yes, I'm just having like, my leg is just.
Oh, if we need to take a 5 or anything, we can.
This is what my mind is.
You sure? You don't want to take a 5?
We can take a break. That's all right.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, good God.
As you ease, whatever that last line.
My pain to prove you're sincere.
Yeah, prove you're sincere.
Good God, your love is too oppressive. It troubles the soul and becomes
Yes,
obsessive.
sir.
What a crazy power it has on the heart. A fierce passion. It tears me apart. What? Is there nothing to stave off your desire? Would you give me a moment
Page
to
67, by the way.
respire? Do you think it is fair for you to be so firm to demand everything and not to squirm? Do you think duty what you want? Pushing and pressing and abusing my weakness and acquiescing?
Quick hold. We have done a silly game and like dumb thing over here before. I would love to bring it back. That's okay.
I've
And I'll be Edmia, just to illustrate what we have done. Because like everything else is perfect. Like I think that's Biggie. I didn't see your expression yet, but we'll see it again. And would you give me a moment to respire, like to breathe, respire, and like I think maybe that's what will get his focus back. It's like the respire. If you do this thing over here, yes. And do you think it is fair to be so firm, right? To demand everything and watch me squirm, you know? To take what you want, pushing and pressing, like so not too far. So it's like pushing and pressing, abusing my weakness and acquiescing, and you can keep going. Yeah. So let's like use these words. Say more. Let's go back from good God. Good God. Give me that pillow. We need a pillow. Thanks.
Here, right?
All
Grab
right.
another
You sure you
pillow.
don't want my knee pads?
It's fine.
Okay.
There's another pillow under there too. So
That's true.
it's fine.
Okay, good God.
And I won't believe a thing you say, my dear, until you ease my pain to prove you're sincere.
Gosh, your love is too oppressive. It troubles the soul and becomes obsessive. What a crazy power it has on the heart, and with fierce passion it tears me apart. Would you,
What?
what? Is there nothing to stave off your desire? Won't you give me a moment to respire?
You need to throw that pillow before then. Let's go back a little bit.
I'll wait.
Tears me apart, maybe? Or, okay.
I learned in this lesson.
I got you.
And I won't believe a thing you say, my dear, until you ease my pain to prove you're sincere.
God, your love is too oppressive. It troubles the soul and becomes obsessive. What a crazy power it has on the heart. What a fierce passion that tears me apart. What? Is there nothing to stave off your desire? Must you give me a moment to respire? Do you think it's fair to be so firm, to get what you want and watch me squirm, to demand everything, pushing and pressing, and abusing my weakness and acquiescing?
Not better.
If you look on me with a kindly heart, then prove how you feel by playing your part.
How can I give you what you seek without offending the God of whom you speak?
If it's only God that opposes my desire, I'll think up a way to make me conspire.
Don't move, Mike. Don't move unless she moves. Yeah, like if she's here, you can talk to her here.
I thought that was later on.
I don't remember.
What was the God thing? What was like stopping me from coming?
We have that last time.
If it's only God that opposes my desire, I'll think of a way to make you conspire. And that need not restrain you, my dear.
The decrees of God scare me to tears.
Life.
I can dispel your fears.
I can dispel your foolish fears, madame, for I know the art of quashing each qualm. Life.
Though God forbids.
Though God forbids certain ratifications, with him one can reach one's accommodations. It is something probity? No. Purity? Was it line?
With him one can reach one's accommodations. It is a science to stretch out the strings.
You know, there was like a couplet before that.
So though God forbids certain gratifications, with him one can reach one's accommodations.
And we're gonna go back anyway, a little bit. Just to open you up, Dr. You. Let's go from after abusing my weakness and acquiescing, and you're over here. So what happens after this when we're acquiescing? Where are you going?
Well, I'm going to that one, but I think we had talked in one version just briefly of just like having something, because I have two God lines. Just having a grab, a pause, a hug, some sort of a physical small pause.
I got you here. Look at me. I'm Tartuffe. Okay? You're gonna be Edmia. Let's go from the allows to take what you want, pushing and pressing.
To take what you want, pushing, pressing, and abusing my weakness and acquiescing.
If you look on me with a kindly heart, then prove how you feel and by playing your part.
But how can I give you what you seek without offending the God of whom you speak?
Oh, and so it opens you up if you do this. What I'm doing.
Okay.
If it's only God that opposes my desire, I'll think up a way to make him conspire, and that need not restrain your heart, my dear. Something like that.
The decree of your God scares me to tears.
And she runs away. Yes. Yeah, so then you're open, you grabbed her hand, and it keeps going. Yes, it gives you more business. And when you can go to tears, and you can go, I think, all the way here, so that there's here, and then you're open here for this part, the next part. So
Yeah, then
I can
you
dispel your foolish fears. Yeah. And you can do a little bit of part here, and then go around to get her here. And just think always about opening yourself up as much as possible.
Okay.
Cool? Okay, let's go back then to that part. Pushing and pressing. Take what you want.
To take what you want, pushing and pressing and abusing my weakness for acquiescing.
If you look on me with a kindly heart, then prove how you feel by playing your part.
How can I give you what you seek without offending the God of whom you speak?
If it's only God that opposes my desire, I think of ways to make it conspire, and that need not restrain your heart, my dear.
The decree of God scares me to tears.
I can dispel your foolish fears, madame, for I know the art of quashing each qualm. Though God forbids certain ratifications, through him one can reach one's accommodations. It is a science to stretch out the strings of conscience in the service of diverse things, and to
Quick hold. And Tartuffe, I think you came too early. I want you to stay there for a little bit so that you have time, because you speak for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have time to get in.
It was my understanding that the intention was to cut her off.
We don't have that anymore.
Okay.
I think you can cut her off then if you need it to be justified. And Mir, when he's like, it is a science to stretch out the strings of conscience in the service of diverse things, like around there, you can start tiptoeing there so you can go to cut her off.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's listening to you until that point, so there's no need for you to move.
Okay.
Cool? Yeah, so you could be right there at in front of that couch. Where do you want to go from? What makes sense for you?
Pressing?
Yeah.
Pushing and pressing.
Take what you want, pushing and pressing and abusing my weakness and acquiescing.
If you look upon me with a kindly heart, then prove how you feel by playing your part.
Why, how can I give you what you seek without offending the God of whom I seek?
If it's only God that opposes my desire, I'll think of a way to make it conspire, and that need not restrain your heart, my dear.
But the decrees of God scare me to tears.
I can dispel your foolish fears, madame, for I know the art of quashing each qualm. It isn't.
Stay there. Stay there.
Okay.
Stay there, and yep, stay in the middle of that couch here, and you just stay there. When he says, I can, I can dispel
Because
your-
there is a point where I have to get to the end.
Absolutely, in the middle of this, you can go.
Okay. I can dispel your foolish fears, madame, for I know the art of quashing each qualm. Though God forbids certain ratifications, through him one can reach one's accommodations. It is a science to stretch out the strings of conscience in the service of diverse things, and to rectify an evil action with the purity of our intention.
Regarding these secrets.
Regarding these secrets, let me instruct you. You need only allow me to conduct you, and
Satisfy my desire.
satisfy my desires and have no fear. I'll assume the sin and leave your soul clear. Oh, that's quite a cough, madame.
It's a torment.
Would it help to have a licorice or mint?
is an obstinate illness. But now I see that all the hints in the world won't help me.
It's certainly troublesome.
That's for sure.
Your scruples, at least, are easy to cure, and I keep forgetting this line.
You can be sure.
You can be sure that I will, you can be sure that I'll, is it keep your soul clear? No.
Keep things quiet.
You can be sure that I will keep things quiet. A deed is only evil if men spy it. The noise of the scandal is the source of offense. There is no sin if one sins in silence.
Last, I see. I'm boasting all astray, and I must consent and let you have your way. Or I cannot hope, short of the deed, that you consent and be willing to concede. It's very hard to be forced to do it. But in spite of myself, I'll stoop down to it. And since you persist, but since you persist and have a line
In making me obey.
and making me obey, and since you refuse to believe what I say, and since you demand more convincing proof, I'll have to give in and quit acting aloof. But if in this action it causes anyone grief, blame me on the man who refused all relief. The fault is most certainly not mine.
Yes, Madame, I agree, and that is fine.
Please,
Yeah, on your face. It's okay.
please, go to the door and see, I beg you, that my spouse isn't spying on her rendezvous.
Why do you care what he sees or where he goes? He's a man who loves to be led by the nose. Our trysts are something he's proud of achieving, and he watches go to it without believing.
No matter. Please go take a look outside. I hate to think he's found someplace to hide.
Why?
There, I swear, is an abomination.
There, I swear, is an abominable man. I can't believe it. What's his
I
plan?
can't get over it.
I can't get over it. What's his plan?
How now? Come out so soon.
Huh?
Were you having fun? Get back down there. We've only just begun. Oh, wait until the end before you wait until the end to be completely sure. Don't put your faith in mere conjecture.
Why?
No man more evil
No man more evil.
has been spawned in hell.
No man more evil has been spawned in hell.
Don't believe the lies people tell. Be wholly convinced before you concede. Cautious then, shun the slips that come with speed.
Also, quick hold. We have to make sure that the timing works for everyone, and Tartuffe knows when to get back here. So. Orgon, and you don't have to come out, but just mental note. When you're saying no man more evil has been spawned in hell, I would love for you to turn out and say that towards the pillow and towards the house so we can see your face.
Okay.
Yeah, because right now we're seeing a lot of side or back, and I'm
Gotcha.
I see your face. And then Edmir, grab him. Be wholly convinced before you concede. I want you to grab Orgon
Can we
and
do
drag him back. You want to do it? That's fine. Where you throw that, drag him back, and then cautious mention the slips that come with, and speed needs to be really loud so Tartuffe knows he can come. And I think he should be underneath for that last line. Cautious men shun the slips that come. Yeah.
And I'm happy, I'm hearing every word you're saying when I'm backstage. I'm listening for speed.
Yeah.
But if speed comes and
Speed will
or
be
no
his
one's
cue.
still visible, that's an issue.
Yeah, so speed will be his cue to be back in.
Cool.
Yeah. So let's go from no man more evil has been spawned in hell.
No man more evil has been spawned in hell.
Good Lord, so believe the lies people tell. Be wholly convinced before you concede. Cautious men shun the slips that come with speed.
Maybe it's yours. All things conspire, Madame, for my contentment. I've closely examined the whole apartment. No one is around, and to my heart's delight.
Hold on!
Perfect.
You're out. Your passion is too quick to ignite. No, wine.
Your desires are too quick to
Your
ignite.
desires are too quick to ignite. You mustn't let passion be overcome.
Oh, quick hold.
Be overdone.
Tartuffe, don't move until he moves on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you go to look in the closet, can you pretty much like say your lines like out to us because we're getting a lot of the back of your head.
Sure.
Thank you.
So let's go from, oh man of blessings, you wish to give me one?
Doesn't let passion be overdone. Oh, man of blessings, you wish to give me one. You...
Fine.
How temptation,
So fine.
how temptation has taken over your life?
Temptation has taken over your life. You'd marry my daughter and seduce my wife. I've doubted your word.
Uh-huh.
I've doubted your word for quite a long while, but and I've always
So
been
Tartuffe,
convinced that you've
don't-
changed.
Don't move unless, let's. I'm gonna illustrate, friends, because right now, I know words, and I don't give a shit about the words. I give a shit about intention. Right now, this intention is very lazy. Very like, I don't care that you just tried to F my wife. Like, let's be intentional, friends. Let's go back. I'm gonna beat you up, guard. Okay? And Tartuffe, you don't move unless I'm attacking you. And also, like, you're scared out of your mind. You just got caught in almost flagrant délit. So just think about that through this whole thing, right? So like, hold on, your desires are too quick to ignite. You mustn't let passion, and I'm not giving you a line read, just intention. And you mustn't let passion be overdone. Oh man of blessings, you wish to give me one? Don't move. Like if I come here, you come here, and you stop. To give me one, how temptation has taken over your life. And I think you could come after him. And you marry my daughter and covet my wife, you stop. Once he stops, you always stop. That's the game. Don't move. Unless he's, as I move, then you move and stop. It's kind of like red light, green light. Okay, this is like red light, green light, yes?
Yeah.
So when it's red light, freeze. Green light, I'm coming. Sorry. But that's the game.
Right, yeah.
So let's do it again. And just like red light, green light. And intention. Yes. Wherever makes sense.
No one is around, and to my heart's delight.
Hold
What the hell?
on. Your desires are too quick to ignite, and you mustn't let passion be overdone. Oh, man of blessings, you wish to give me one. How temptation has overtaken your life. You'd marry my daughter and seduce my wife.
I've doubted your word.
I've doubted your word for quite a long while, and I've always believed you'd change your style. But now I've enough to have the proof. I am fed up, and I want no more Tartuffe.
I wholly, Lord,
And quick hold while we're holding here. That was much better, and I think by the end of this, there needs to be physical contact for Tartuffe to stay, or else there's no reason.
Like Holden?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can only
I
hit
think,
me against the door if you want.
yes.
Yeah, or even just like push on my chest.
Especially if he's trying to like exit, like if you could grab onto his arm and then move him, to here or something like that. Yeah.
Which will make my counter reaction even more.
So if you're walking that way, and I grab you like this.
Okay, yeah.
Fed up. I want no more.
I think that would be great. Yeah, I love that. Thank you. I don't know where it makes sense.
You married my daughter?
You'd marry my daughter and covet.
Yeah, that's right.
You'd marry my daughter and
my wife? I've doubted your word for quite a long while, and I've always believed you'd change your style. But now I have what I need for my proof. I am fed up, and I want no more, Tartuffe.
Yes!
It was against my will to act this way, but I was forced into the part I played.
Yes.
What? You think that I'm sleeping with your wife? No, let us have no more to do.
Stay on him. Stay on him. Don't let him go. Stay on him, yeah.
Let us.
Come please, let's have
Come
like-
please, let's have no more ado. Get out of my house without more to do.
But my intent was not to...
No.
It
This
don't
is
matter
no
what
time.
it is, I'm sorry.
So, no, it's okay. And the way you should remember this is you don't even care what he says.
Yeah,
the moment
I
he
shouldn't
talks,
be stopping.
no, I know, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Don't even stop. Keep it going continuously.
It's repartee, yeah?
Yeah, this is no time for sly repartee.
Yeah, okay.
So let's go back, just to get into the flow of it, from it was against my will to admit to act this way.
You're still like an inch or two below, or you're under my collarbone.
Yeah.
That's good, thank you.
It was against my will to act this way, but I was forced into the part I played.
What? You think I was...
It's okay. Come, please.
Come, please.
Let's go same place, Elmir.
It was against my will to act this way, but I was forced into the part I played.
What? You think that
Come, please, let us have no to do. Get out of my house without more ado.
My intent was not to sleep
Let
with your
us
wife.
down the time for sly repartee. Get out of my home immediately.
You must...
Okay, and just to make that clean, Tartuffe, I think what it is go ahead into the seat that you are. Perfect. So I think what makes sense physically is for you to use your right arm. No, not you. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's up to you, and to take it away. Exactly. And then push him like this, backwards, slowly, as you go. Okay?
Okay.
Saying your lines. Excellent.
This is no time for sly repartee. Get out of my home immediately.
You must leave, you who speak as the master. The house is mine, and you better learn fast, or I will show you that it's senseless.
Slow down, but you're doing great. Keep going.
I will show you that it's senseless to pick a fight with me using this cowardly trick. Then it will get you nowhere to insult me, and then I will punish your falsity, avenge God's wounds, and make you grieve for talking here about forcing me to leave. Laurent, allons-y!
And I think this is why you're laughing too. Like at this situation, but also, I think it helped you when it says like you're laughing, right?
So
Yes,
we
yes.
Both laughing, her laughing? you
No,
laughing?
just Edmund, just
Yeah,
Edmund.
okay.
You are not because you're horrified of what's up. You can be in your head
Oh, yeah.
and be like, yes. But that was great, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's go from Edmund.
I'm sorry to say this is no time for laughter.
Why?
I see my error by what he said. I gave him my lands. What was wrong with my head?
You gave
Yes, and they can't be restored. There's something else that worries me more.
What is that?
There's a certain... I'll tell you soon, but first there's a certain box I want to find upstairs.
And quick hold, just like to make this even more specific. That was great. I think for after what is that, be like, I'll tell you soon. I would love a moment of
Nice.
affection between you. Yeah. So like, I don't know what that is. You could do whatever you want. But a moment of affection of like, I'll tell you soon. Go to your room, like, but there's something else that distresses me more. Yeah, where she goes to the bedroom.
Are you leaving? Yeah.
She's going to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Mhm. So let's go back to, what is that? What you gave him? If that,
Yeah, I gave him my lands. What was wrong with my head?
You gave
Yes, and they can't be restored. But there's something else that worries me more.
What is that?
There's a certain box.
I'll tell you soon.
I'll tell you soon, but first, there's a certain box I need to find upstairs.
Where do you worship?
Oh, who knows?
Quick hold, let's do that again. And let's be even more intentional. You are leading her to your room, so
Oh,
you go
bring her.
right after
Yeah,
you
okay.
push her to the
Bring
room.
him and go. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
And Cleant, can you hear him say upstairs?
Upstairs.
Yeah. I think upstairs is when we should see you. We shouldn't see you before. Yeah. And you could, yeah, I don't know if it's a kiss on the cheek or a caress or something, yeah. But as soon as, like, what is that, go to her.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll tell you soon.
Yeah.
So I gave him my lance?
I gave him my lands, what was wrong with my head?
You gave him.
Yes, and they can't be restored, but there's something else that worries me more.
What is that?
I'll tell you soon. But first, there's a certain box I need to find upstairs.
Oh.
Perfect.
Where are you rushing?
Oh, who knows?
It might make sense for us to begin having a conference about all the things that have happened lately.
Line.
That box of papers?
That box of papers troubles me greatly.
Why are these
Oh,
papers
no, he has
so
more.
hard to possess?
More than all the rest, it's cause for distress.
Let me get me.
Pas de problème. I'm not, yeah. I'm not also. Page 72.
Thank you. Who knows? I'm sorry. That box of papers troubles me greatly more than all the rest. It's cause for distress.
Why is it so important? Why are these papers so important to possess?
My unfortunate friend, Argus, when he put them into my hands, swore me to secrecy. He chose to rely on me as he fled. And the papers, according to what he said, are crucial to both his life and his wealth.
Then why didn't you keep them to yourself?
Oh, it was a matter of conscience. You see, I consulted Tartuffe in secrecy, and his arguments came to persuade me that he should keep the box for security. And so that I could deny having it on hand, and thus I'd have a subterfuge on demand, with which my conscience might muddle through in swearing to things that I knew weren't true.
You're in trouble, judging by all appearances. Both the deed of the gift and these confidences are, if I'm to tell you my thoughts quite honestly, measures that you took very thoughtlessly. They might put you in jail for such evidence, and since he has it, it makes no sense to drive him away through your imprudence. You've got to regain his confidence.
What a fair appearance and touching zeal. He hides a wicked heart and a wicked soul and a heart of steel. And I, who received him begging and broke, that's it. I renounce all such pious folk. Henceforth, I will hold them as purely evil and do my best to send them to the devil.
It's just like you, to get carried away. You can never stick to the middle way. To reason rightly is too much of a bother. You always rush from one excess to another. You can see your error, and you know that you can see your error, and now you know that by false zeal you have been brought down low. But to redeem yourself, must you demand
That's logic.
to redeem yourself, does logic demand that you embrace an error even more grand? And must you confuse the heart of a shill with the hearts of all the men of goodwill? Because a rascal had the luck or grace to dupe you with his austere and shining face? Must you believe that everyone is this way? Everyone acts this way, and no true churchman can be found today? Leave the libertines to these foolish deductions. Seek true virtue, not a false deconstruction. And strive instead for moderation. Never rush into hasty administration. Strive instead for moderation. If possible, don't admire false pretense, but also don't give true zeal cause for offense. And if you must fall on one extreme, err in being too free with your esteem.
And quick, hold it, Leon. Never put yourself in this position because we don't see your face at all. You want to be on the, like in front of the table if possible. Like that side.
Like this.
Oh, when you're here, you push your back to everybody. When you're here, you open yourself up a little bit. So like always in front. When you want to end, you want to be here. So then we can see you a little better. It opens you up a little. Perfect. So if you want to say your last lines.
And if you must fall on one extreme, err in being too free with your esteem.
Father, is it true that this cat threatens you, and that he has forgotten the gifts that bound you to, and that his shameful pride, maddeningly, has repaid your kindness with tyranny?
Quick hold. Same thing for you, that midnight. Right now, you're giving us all your back, and as much as I love seeing your back, I want to see some of your bites. So I want you to come here and be like right here. Is it true, Father? Right, so we can see some of your bites too. Thank you. Let's go back and do that entry one more time since we're here.
Should I wait to say the line, or say the line?
Keep going.
Should I say the line from here, starting Father?
Yeah.
Or should I?
You don't have to be on there to say your line. Yeah.
Okay.
You can say it as you come on.
And if you must fall to one extreme, err in being too free with your esteem.
Father, is it true that this cat threatens you, that he's forgotten all the gifts that have bound you to, and that his shameful pride, maddeningly, has repaid your kindness with tyranny?
Yes, son. He's brought me to the verge of tears.
Leave him to me. I'll cut off his ears. You must not flinch before his insolence. Soon I will restore your independence, and to end the matter, I'll slice him like toast.
Quick hold. Love. And I would love to open that up for like the end of that dummy. Like after you're like, leave him to him, I'll cut off his ears, but let's not put the chips so terrible. I'm done. Before his insolence. For I'll soon restore your independence. You can come on here, and to end this matter, I'll slice him like toast, like some kind of, I don't know if it's a spade, I don't know if it's a this, but something violent. Okay. So where'd you go? Oh, you got your cane. Okay. Come back.
Just want to give a time check. It is 10:04.
Yep, and we're here until 10:30 or 11.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know.
Oh no, I am Time Master 101.
Okay.
I'm watching the time like nobody's rhyme. No, but please feel free to find it. No idea. Oh, where'd you want to go from? Oh, let's go from the hug. Yes, son.
Yes, son. Brought me to the verge of tears.
I'll soon leave him to me. I'll cut off his ears. You must not flinch. This must not flinch before his insolence, for I shall soon return your independence. And to make an end of something, I'll slice him up like toast.
That's just like a bratty boy's boast. Please, make your angry words more moderate.
Oh, quick hold. Love, Cleon, if you would go this way. Okay. You have to be like, Bratty boy's toast, and then turn to face dummy, like by there. So y'all are parallel like this. Okay? Let's go, and to end the matter, I'll slice him like toast.
And to end the matter, I'll slice him like toast.
That's true. This is
Just like a bratty boy's boast.
Okay. Oh, there she is.
To make your angry words more mine,
Megan, she's
we
here.
live during a time and in a state where violent acts are clearly unlawful.
Megan!
Megan and Madame Pernelle, petite box. Okay, let's go back to Cleon and let's go, guys. I'm trying not to keep you until 11, but I will if we have to finish. We have to finish this play. We have to get to the end of the play, so I'll keep you until I keep you. Okay, let's go. Go ahead, Cleon.
That's exactly like a bratty boy's boast. Please, make your angry words more moderate. We live during a time and in a state where violent acts are clearly unlawful.
What's happening? The tales I'm told are awful.
So awful.
Novel things are happening to me, and for all my kindness, this is my fee. I lift the man up out of his misery like a brother. I bring him home with me. Each day, I give him greater largesse. Give him my daughter and all I possess. And all the time, the lying lowlife looks for a way to seduce my wife. And not fully content with what he's achieved, he threatens me with the gifts he's received, and wishes to use in ruining me the profit he received from my foolish bounty to drive me from the home that I gave him and reduce me to the state that he was in.
Stay with your wife.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't
And
have to
reduce me to the state that he was in.
Poor man.
Son, I can't believe he would allow himself,
To take part?
Yes, son, I can't believe he would allow himself to take part in actions so foul.
How's that?
People always resent holy men.
Mother, what were you trying to say just then?
That in your house, one sees the strangest of things. Among them is the hate that envy brings.
How is it hate when I've told you the truth?
I told you often when you were a youth. In this world, virtue is oppressed forever. The envious may die, but envy never.
What does this have to do with today?
People are telling you lies and hearsay. Lies.
I tell like
I've already said that I myself.
I've already said that I myself saw it.
The malice of gossip is infinite.
You'll make me damn myself on.
Yep. And but give it with intent, Madame Pernelle. Don't throw away the line. So let's go from the malice of gossips is infinite. Page 76 is where we're at.
The malice of gossips is infinite.
You'll make me damn myself, Mother. I tell you, I saw with my eyes what he would do.
People always have some poison to spit.
I do not know what these words of yours mean.
And nothing on earth is safe
It's
against
safe
it.
against
Oh, and Fleetwood, there's that first sit. Yes. And while we're here, we're going to pause because I want to change this anyway. Because Madame Pernelle, I'm doing a disservice to you by keeping you turn this whole way.
Should I just go down?
No, I was just thinking we can do a little, dance. A little
Okay.
dance here where you come here and then you're going to turn around like this and keep talking to each other like this. And then stop here
Okay.
and then turn around. Until you're back to your thinking.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. So, let's, just to get you into it, let's go from son, I don't believe he'd allow himself. And I think if you're in front of him on how was it hate when I told you the truth, so you can be in front of him, and then y'all can start on, I warned you often when you were a youth, in this world virtue is oppressed forever, and just keep slowly
So that's when you want me to start.
walking, yeah.
And
Yeah.
just trail behind her.
Yeah. And if you want, if you want, it's up to you. Like, I don't know if you would go into the space and then go scuttle behind her, or you can see how you feel. Let's try. Okay, let's try. So So I'll go from poor man. Poor man.
Son, I can't believe you allowed himself to take part in actions so foul.
How's that?
People always resent holy men.
Always.
Mother, what were you trying to say just then?
That in your house one sees the strangest of things. Among them is the hate that envy brings.
How is it hate when I've told you the truth?
Keep walking for that now.
How is it hate when I've told you the truth?
I warned you often, and this is where you start your dance. So, Ocon, you don't move until she moves.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Madame Barnett. I told you often. I warned
I
you.
warned you often when you were a youth. In this world, virtue is oppressed forever. The envious may die, but
No, you
envy...
stay there. So, Madame Barnett, you stay here. Once you get to your square, you stay. Power. Okay? And then you don't move until he moves the next time. And then he doesn't move until you move, and back and forth. Okay?
So we just stay in place.
Yes, you're exchanging places. And if you want, you don't always have to go this way. You could go another way. I think you can play. Let's see what happens. This is a battle. A little battle over here. Yeah. So let's go from how is it hate when I told you the truth.
But how is it hate when I've told you the truth?
I warned you often when you were a youth. In this world, virtue is oppressed forever. The envious may die, but envy...
But
Yeah.
how? But what does this have to do with today?
People are telling you lies and hearsay.
Lies.
I've already
said that
I've already said that I myself saw it.
the malice of gossips is
You'll make me damn myself.
Yeah, go ahead, you move
You'll
now.
make me damn myself, Mother. I tell you,
Stop.
I tell you, I saw with my own eyes what he would do.
Some tongues.
Some tongues always have some poison to spit. Nothing on earth is safe against it.
I do not know what these words of yours mean. I tell you.
Slow it down. Yeah, so that you have that. Like, I love the way they're moving. You sing.
Can I stay here for this one?
Yeah, if you want to. You don't have to move.
I do not know what these words of yours mean. I've seen it, I say, seen, with these eyes, seen. Do you know the word seen? I shout it in your ears 100 times and still you doubt it?
Dear Lord!
Yeah, move him back. You can move him back for the dear Lord. Steve actually can be the one to move him back while you fan yourself. Now let's go from there.
Must I shout it in your ears 100 times and still you doubt it?
Dear Lord! Appearances can be deceiving, and you mustn't believe what you are perceiving.
I'll go mad.
I'll go mad.
And I think for that, if you want, you can turn around and like either hit that pole or say it to the pole or whatever works.
I'll go
And it needs
mad.
to be a way bigger exclamation. So let's go back. Let's go back to, I do not know what these words of yours mean.
Yeah, great. I do not know what these words of yours mean. I've seen it. I say, seen, with these eyes, seen. Do you know the word, seen? Must I shout it 100 times in your ears and still you doubt it?
Dear Lord! Appearances may be deceiving, may be deceiving. You shouldn't believe what you are perceiving.
Oh, go mad!
Yes. People are prone to
People are prone to human. People are prone to decision. People are prone to suspicion. Misjudgment is part of the human condition.
So, I must interpret charitably his desire to cuckold me.
Don't you see?
Yes, and quick hold while we're here. I think when he says cuckold me, like, you hand over her ears, like, oh my God! I said what? Yes. So like, this is what I'm saying about like words matter and we need to start listening to each other. Like there's certain things we don't talk about in public. So I want y'all to start thinking about that. And even him like, you know, we're like, sure. Like there's certain things. So let's go back to people are prone to suspicion. Right, you're here.
People are prone to suspicion. This judgment is part of the human condition.
So, I must interpret charitably his desire to cuckold me.
Yes. And don't you see?
Oh, and don't you see?
And I think here, Madame Carmen, you can come to him. And don't you see? And you can even use this pen, right? Line to the line. You know? So, come closer to him. Don't you see? Tell him what he needs to see.
Don't you see? In order to accuse a man, you must have just cause. Until you're sure you ought to pause.
To be more certain, what would you advise? Should I have waited until before my eyes he had...
You turn and you stay there. So you turn around and watch him.
Should I have waited until before my eyes he had... Don't make me say something quite true. I forgot to do that.
I'm sure that a holy zeal.
The holy zeal has imbued his soul, and I cannot bring myself to believe that he
Would be willing to cheat.
or deceive.
Good, but let's do that again with the intention. And it's okay if you don't know it. If you need the book, take the book. I don't mind. I think you're saying those lines to but and not to him. So this one, I'm sure that a holy zeal, like you're getting confirmation from her. You're like, yes, a zeal from God, all of that. So we'll go from. Like, what makes sense?
Let me grab
To be more certain? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. But really, great detailed work, everyone. I will send you the recording so you can watch and take the notes you need.
Oh my gosh, as soon as you said that, I was like, where is she recording?
Right there. Right there. So you are by the pole, I think in front of him. Oh, you're right in front of.
Yeah, I'm about to walk away.
You're in front of him. He's about to walk away.
I'm good.
Don't you see? Page 77. Yes.
To be more certain, what would you advise? Should I have waited until before my eyes he had... I mean, you make me say something quite lewd.
I'm sure that a holy zeal has imbued his soul, and I can begin to believe that he would be willing to cheat or deceive.
Believe me, if you were not my mother, I am not sure. No. I'm now so angry that if you were not my mother, I am not sure what I would do.
This is fair payment, sir, for what we received. You would not believe us, and now we're not believed. Please.
We are wasting time on foolish pleasures that would be better spent on active measures.
That's right.
We should not ignore this swindler's threats.
What? Does he have no boundaries yet?
For myself, I don't think it's possible his ingratitude would be too visible.
Don't put your faith in that. He will find ways to gild with reason all of the things he says.
And this is to all of us, Cleon, just FYI.
Oh.
You're talking to all of us, so
Okay.
open yourself up.
With all the things he says, and with less than this, the people in power have forced their foes to cringe and cower. I tell you again, well armed as they are, you should never have pushed them so far.
True, but what could I do facing that bastard? I felt a resentment that I've never mastered.
I deeply desire to arrange between you some shadow of peace. However,
Go ahead and look back at Cleon when he's talking to you.
Because I gotta see the guy coming. Or no?
I was gonna like have very few sound cues, But we can have a doorbell.
No, that's all right. I'll just turn around.
No,
right
we
away.
can have a doorbell.
I'll just turn around right away. Dude,
We'll see
A
on Saturday.
knock or something that makes sense? Or
Well,
like,
we can try on Saturday. We could see, like, we could try with the Saturday.
or Monsieur Royal?
That's no.
Seriously, I can
You
literally
like
just
stop
turn around
to
and
make
look
a
for it
noise.
instead of-
I know, but like we have so few sound cues.
I
Like
think
I'm
that
not gonna
works.
be annoyed at hitting a
Can you
button.
stop?
So I think
I think let's try the stop. Like, and during, so you want to stop Mr. Royal at, I would never have set off these alarms. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. And then maybe we'll do sound cues. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But
I deeply desire to range between you some shadow of peace, however untrue.
If I had known that he possessed such arms, I never would have set off such alarms.
Oh, what does this man want? Go and see. I don't want to have anyone meet with me.
Hello, my dear sister. Could you please see if your master is in?
I don't, he has company and I doubt he'll be able to see you now.
I've not come to cause a row. I don't think my presence would displease him. I come, in fact, to put him at ease.
Your name?
Tell him only that I come from Matsuda to aid you to give him cheer.
Okay, one moment, please. It's a man who has come quite civilly on behalf of Monsieur Tartuffe to see, he says, to your pleasure.
You best find out who he is and what he has come to talk about.
Please come in.
Perhaps he's come here to reconcile us. Well, how should I act? What should we discuss?
Don't let any anger appear. And if he speaks of a deal, make him be clear.
Greetings, sir. May God destroy all your foes and favor you as much as I propose.
Oh, the civil starch beats my probation and foreshadows some accommodation.
One time I was your father's employee. And this whole house is very dear to me.
Oh, I ask your pardon, sir, but to my shame, I'm totally ignorant of your name.
My name is Loyal. I come from Normandy. I'm the bailiff here in spite of envy. For 40 years, thanks be to God, I've done my duty to obtain my job. Now, I come with your permission to serve you this notice of your eviction.
What?
Let's have no irritation. This is nothing more than notification. In order to evict both you and yours, put your furniture out and lock the doors without pardon or delay to fulfill.
Leave this place.
Yes, Monsieur, if you will. This house now belongs, I have ample proof, to your very good friend, Monsieur Tartuffe.
Good friend!
He's lord and master of all your wealth by virtue of a deed he showed me himself.
Oh my goodness.
This is due form and cannot be doubted.
Oh, what impudence.
Oh, what impudence! I'm something about
I'm amazed.
it. What impudence! I'm amazed about it.
You and I, sir, have no business here, and you best leave things to this man, who's civil and shrewd, and knows too well the duties of my office to oppose himself to justice. But I know that not even $1 million would make you cause rebellion, and that you will be an honest citizen and let me fulfill the orders I'm
You
given.
may soon feel, Monsieur Bailiff, I will
Pardon,
relax
Dr.
you take, Monsieur Bailiff, the heavy weight of this case.
Line.
Command your son.
Command your son to be quiet or depart, Monsieur. I would hate to have to report all this and make matters more official.
Ah, this Monsieur disloyal, isn't this? Monsieur Loyal is quite disloyal.
For all worthy men, there's a place in my heart. And I would not have wished to take part in, to take part in this, except to lift some of your burden. By preventing the chore from falling to one who may not share my opinion as to it, who do not proceed as gently as I do.
Well, what could be worse than the evil crime of evicting me?
Right.
I'm giving you time. And until the morning, I'll hold an abeyance.
Morning!
This abeyance.
Okay, hold. So this is a great example for you, Monsieur Royal. When you say, and until morning I'll hold an abeyance, and we say morning, stop. Yeah? Wait until that dies down, and then the execution of this conveyance, you can keep going. Yeah, so whenever there's like a wait, Let the wave go. Because all of y'all, one thing y'all haven't thought about is the laughter. There's gonna be laughter. And when it's loud, we cannot hear you if you keep going over the laughter, right? So this is like the same thing too for these things, these moments. So let's go from, and what could be worse than evil crime?
And what could be worse than the evil crime of evicting me?
I'm giving you time. And until the morning, I'll hold an event.
Morning!
The execution of this conveyance. I shall only come with 10 of my boys to spend the night without scandal and noise.
Thugs. Oh.
Line.
For the sake of
For the sake of form, please bring to me before you go to bed the keys to your door. I'll take care not to disrupt your oppose and not to do anything you would oppose. But by tomorrow morning, you must protect. Empty the house down to the last protect. My boys will assist you. Each one's a strong lot who will do all he can to help move you out. I'm doing my best to use common sense. And since I'm treating you with such indulgence, I beg you, sir, to act the same way to me. Let no one bar me from doing my duty.
Oh, with a happy heart, I would pay the last 100 francs I have today for the power and pleasure of hitting his snout with one absolutely sensational cloud.
Go easy. Don't let things work. My head itches to get in a fight with these sons of bitches.
Mr. Bernal, I think it might become you to have your broad black beaten black and blue!
These wicked words deserve condemnation. Oh, and women too may earn incarceration.
Let's end this now! That's enough for today. Please hand over the papers and be on your way.
Until later, then. Heaven keep you in joy.
May it confound you and your employer!
Oh, shut up!
There, now you see, Mother, that I was right, and you can judge the rest of it by this bit. You admit at last that he could lie.
Taylor, see? Because it was a bolt.
This is a bolt. It's being struck from the sky.
You're wrong to complain and wrong to blame him. These things show the grand plans of your Tartuffe. His neighborly love finds consummation in proving that wealth causes degradation. And from pure charity, he wants to remove every obstacle between you and God's love.
Stop it! I'm always saying that to you.
Let us consider what we ought to do.
We need to expose this man's insolent acts, his deeds invalidate all the contracts. His disloyalty will see the Jew plain if he uses them for personal gain.
I'm sorry, sir. I come to this.
Over here, this side.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you're good. It's all good. We'll guide you.
I'm sorry, sir, that I come to distress you, but certain dangers may soon oppress you. A friend whose love for me is deep and true, and who knows how much I care about you, and has had enough courage to violate the secrecy of affairs of state. It has just now sent me word that you might be well advised to take sudden flight. The villain who has been imposing on you has gone to the prince to accuse you too, and put into his hands like a blade of hate the vital papers of a traitor of state, which he says and that you kept in secrecy, despite the duties of aristocracy.
Is it true?
I don't know the details of the alleged crime, but I warned against you has been assigned, and he himself is assigned to assist those who will soon come to make the arrest.
Now, his claims are well armed.
Yeah.
And the ingrate seeks to become master of your estate.
I swear that man is a vile animal.
The slightest trifling could well be fatal.
You can go to him, yeah. So you are in the middle.
The slightest trifling could well be fatal. My coach is right here to take you away.
God. So I think you're on this square right here. Mariam's on this square, yes, and you're like this, facing the table. Perfect.
The slightest trifling could well be paid. My coach is right here to take you away. With 1,000 louis that I pledged to pay, don't lose any time. But arrow has sped, and this is one blow that ought to be fled. I myself will guide you to a safe place, and will stay with you to be sure there's no chase.
I owe you much for your solicitude, but there isn't time for my gratitude, and I pray God to grant what I need, so that one day I may repay this good deed. Farewell. The rest of you, take care.
Go on, we'll take care of everything while you're gone.
And so quick holds, for this exit, it's Valère and Mariam, you're in front, and Elvire and Enfant are behind them. And you go and you exit. So let's go on, we'll look after everything when you're done.
Go on, we'll look after everything while you're gone.
And right away,
Slowly, sir. You needn't run there. You won't have to go far to hide in your lair.
Mariam and Valère, you're by the couch.
In the prince's name, we will shackle you fast.
Traitor, you've kept this final shaft for last. This is the blow with which you dispatch me, and this is what crowns all your perfidy.
Your scorn causes me scant irritation. I bear it as a holy obligation.
This is scant side of your moderation.
Yeah, how impudently he mocks veneration.
Your outbursts don't mean a thing to me, for I think of nothing but doing my duty.
Pretense to honor is all a fake, and this is just the right job for you to take.
That's right.
The task can only shower me with grace, since the prince's command has set me to this place.
Don't you recall how my charity raised you, you ingrate, from your misery?
Yes, I know that I once received assistance, but my duty to the prince demands this persistence. 'Tis a sacred duty.
Yeah, I was exactly about to say that. You know, because we've seen so much of your back, I would love it, Tartuffe, when you come here, like, you come here, and then fake. You come over here to tell us something,
Okay.
and then you can come back. Sure. Nice. Yeah. So let's go from, yes, I know that I once received assistance.
Yes, I know that I once received assistance, but my duty to the prince demands this persistence. 'Tis a sacred duty of such fortitude. Okay. I feel like I'm favoring one side by doing this, all right?
No, you're
Turn
not.
to like that other side, so you
'Tis a sacred
Like if you
duty.
move this way, then you're open
Just
to
your-
both
just your
sides,
face.
you see? Like if you're like diagonal like this, then you're not favoring anybody.
Okay. 'Tis a sacred duty of fortitude that it has suppressed all of my gratitude. And I will sacrifice this powerful
Now you can go.
force. Friends, wife, parents, and myself, of course.
How well we can create a treacherous cloak from all we venerate.
But if this zeal which drives you and with which you plume yourself lifts you to the holy niche, why is it that it didn't come to life until after he caught you with his wife? And why did you only denounce him today after honor made him chase you away?
Right, why?
I don't claim that the gift of all his estates are to distract you from your daily dictates, your duties dictates, but if you plan to rebuild this treason here, why were you willing to take his wealth back there?
That's right.
For all this noise, sir, please deliver me and be so kind as to enforce your decree.
Yes, I am rather slow to issue it.
You could say that again.
Your own mouth actively invites me to do it. So it will be done if you will come. Straight to the jail, that will be your new home.
Okay, quick
Hands
hold.
up.
Quick hold. Before we go into this, that was great. Now, intentions, friends. Intentions. You cannot give it up until straight to the jail will be your new home. Like you were being a little aggressive towards Laurent. I like your own mouth, like clean button. Sorry. Thank you. I think think it needs to be with like a smile. Like if Laura is telling you something, you're like, yeah, your mouth actually invites me to do it. Like all of this part, like you're like, yeah, yes, I'm with you until straight to the trigger. Then it's like, switch. You right? That's what it is. So we need that flip. And for them, I need y'all to be like, huge smiles. Like, I'm about to get rich, right? Like, this should be on your mantra going about during this part until straight to the jail and hands up. Cool. So let's go back to, from all this noise, sir, please deliver me.
From all this noise, sir, please deliver me.
I love this.
And be so kind as to enforce your decree.
Yes, I've been rather slow to issue it. Your own mouth outwardly invites me to do it. So it will be done if you come. Straight to jail. It will be your new home.
Wait, why would you change that? Why would you
I need to explain to you my reason.
Laura, still on.
Calm yourself, sir. After patches of such heat, who ruled by a prince who's a foe to deceit, a prince whose eyes can read what the soul has reached and can't be fooled by hypocrites. Blessed with a fine discernment, a great heart that can see the whole picture, not just each part. Nothing can drive him to exaggeration. His firm reason clings to moderation. He confers on men a worth immortal glory, but that zeal is now blind, no purgatory.
Quick hold. Okay. First, and I haven't corrected either of you, it's peremptory. Peremptory. And Angela, your job right now, and Katie Ann, is to tell Jalen and then Megan when she does this next, if you can see their face. Right now, from over there, I don't know if you're opening yourself up to both of these sides. I feel like this side is not getting much love and that side is getting more love. So I really want you, because again, your face is your money maker, to open yourself up so we can see your face. Yeah? During this speech. So that's my goal in like blocking you here, so that everybody can see it and not just us. So let's go from, we're ruled by a prince who's a foe to deceit. And just be mindful of not like hiding your face too much from either side.
We are ruled by a prince who's a foe to deceit. A prince whose eyes can read what the soul has reached and can't be fooled by hypocrites.
Yes, hypocrite.
Nothing can drive him to exactly.
With a fine discernment.
Let's with a fine discernment. A great heart that can see the whole picture, not just each part. He confers on men a worth immortal glory, but that zeal is now blind, no peremptory. And his love for what's true does not turn his eye from the power of falseness to away. Power of falseness to horrify. This man here was unable to entrap him. His defenses are sound with just snares and rapping. From the start, he pierced with his perceptive sight to his veils and his evils and lights. Tartuffe betrayed himself by accusing you. And divine justice revealed his true colors to the prince as an infamous guy. His deeds under another name were so bad that the record they made was wholly black. And Satan, by using this as almanac. Right? In short, the king was revolted to see his ingratitude to you and his loyalty. To his other crimes, he has joined this one and allowed it so that everyone can see his audacity's evil ends and it seemed required to make amends. All the papers which the wretch has pawed through are here taken away in eternity.
Great. Tomorrow, when we run this fully from beginning to end, end, I want you to take some of those extra papers of the script and use that as your papers, so you know where you're putting it and where you're taking it from. Cool. But we can keep going. With his sovereign power, he will abrogate.
With his sovereign power, he will abrogate the contract on which you gave away your estates. This is the reward.
And
for
finally-
the courage poet. And finally, this way. And finally, he pardons. Wait, I didn't say this reward part.
It's later. It's not yet.
And finally, he pardons that secret offense which you once committed to benevolence. This is the reward for the courage you showed in support of his rights in the last episode. To demonstrate that what least expected, one's past deeds may be recollected. That he may never forget a good deed, and that good outweighs evil in times of need.
Heaven be praised!
We're no longer distressed. What a happy ending.
Good! There you go, traitor!
Cease, and don't degenerate to indignities. Leave to himself this miserable clown, and don't add the remorse that weighs him down.
Hold. Everyone, I love the energy, but I think as soon as we start speaking, like, go ahead and pay attention to who's speaking. You can still be reacting, but pay attention to the people who are speaking. Like, when Cleon was talking right now, y'all should be paying attention to what Cleon is saying to his brother. And, like, agreeing and in this. Yeah. So, let's go from heavenly prayers. Let's go from the woo, and that good outweighs evil in time of need. Heaven be praised!
We're no longer distressed. What a happy ending. Who could have guessed?
Good! There you go, traitor!
Cease, brother, and don't degenerate to indignities. Leave to himself this miserable clown, and don't add to the remorse that weighs him down.
Hope instead that his heart may one day make a happy return to the virtuous May. May he,
Just open yourself up.
may he,
That he'll reform his life.
that he'll reform his life and lament his past, and the great prince will temper justice at last.
At last.
You should throw yourself on your knees and praise in the lenience and kindness shown these days.
And let us kneel down with joy and praise the deeds of his kind envoy.
Then, having acquitted that part of our duty, let's turn to address the claims of beauty, and by a fine wedding, crown and valet, a lover who's both generous and sincere. I exit in your prayers, and we'll have some music here. Blackout! You can leave them open.
Oh,
Yes, and
House lights up.
quick curtain call, just so you know what it looks like. I know I'm super early, but I like to do it early. So, okay, I'll tell you your order. So we need everyone who's in the cast for curtain call. And so it's gonna be Doreen, and then up front, Leon, you're gonna be right behind me.
Is the order the same as like the entrance
Yeah, you can
order?
come together if you want, or one by one, whatever you want. You're gonna split. So I'm gonna come, and then y'all are gonna go around, and we're doing a line through here. So yes, you'll be here. You can stay, and I'll tell the rest of the people who's next. After Edmia.
I'm taking
Oh, Tartuffe. Oh, perfect. Tartuffe and Edmia. Cool. You're gonna go next to your husband, and you're gonna go next to Cléon. And then Laurent and Madame Bernard. You're gonna go next to Edmia, and you're gonna go next to your man, Tartuffe, yeah. And then it's going to be Marianne and Dami. grandma. You're gonna go next to Laurent. And then it's going to be Bot and Loyal. Bot, you're gonna go next to Marianne. Loyal, you're gonna go next to David. Ha 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 ha. And then police officer, Jalen, where are you? We're doing curtain call.
Okay, yeah.
But where you at?
We gotta get backstage right after you arrest us.
Foolish.
You might want to cut through the booth to make it faster. You know?
The booth? Oh.
Yeah, that might be faster.
There's also passageway.
Yeah, but I'm saying
We're
it's
gonna
like,
go
you can
next
just
to
like,
Mr. Loyal.
work like that way,
Yeah.
that might be faster.
Yeah, and we're gonna have space. We're gonna get a little closer. And it's basically going to be
Scoot
follow
on this
me.
side.
So one hand, we're gonna bow front. And then we're going to say thank you to the SNs. And then one last cheer, bow. Follow me every time. And then you can leave. And this is yes, if you can take a picture.
I got several photos.
Beautiful, and that's going to be very simple. Okay. Great job, everyone! And go home. We're going to circle up, give very few notes, if any, and go home.
Tracy, we'll leave this again.
Circle up, everyone, so we can let you go. Probably type up the notes, but give like